I want the world to know you won't beat us, because we're the children of those that took the worst form of slavery and brutality that ever lived, that ever existed. Our parents survived the Middle Passage. Only the strong got here, and then we lost our name, our culture, our religion, and we're still here. So you may have a momentary victory, Mr. Bush, but you don't know who we are.
HipHopGang.com.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Taste Willie Show, and I have a special guest today, my husband. Say hi, babe. And we've gotten some feedback on the videos that I do about the I hate black men, I hate black women, and as far as the attitudes that, you know, that black people do display. And I'm really concerned about black women not wanting to be with black men, or people going outside the race, or saying that we can't find good black men and women inside our race, so we have to go outside. I'm a little concerned about it.
This is why you shouldn't go outside the race, right here.
Denny.
This right here is why. That's the sole reason you shouldn't go outside of the race. Keep the races pure. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not even about supremacy. It's not about you know, how we feel about, you know, mixing the races. It's more of a natural thing. You know, even back in the Old Testament, you know, God forbade the Hebrews not to go mix with any other race. And I think we should keep that same approach today, because we're watering down things. You know, what we have today is we have this race that's so pure, and we have such natural ability. You know, why would we want to go and dilute that? You know, so let's just focus on keeping the races pure and not down degrading each other. And, you know, black people are beautiful, no matter what anybody tells you. You know, black women, they're the strongest things that God ever created. They're the most resourceful, the most creative. And the black man, I mean, he's went through so much that he's so refined that all the brother needs is an opportunity. So instead of degrading, you know, trying to put our people down, you know, let's give them a chance. Take it away, baby.
I do agree. I just feel like the whole feminist movement, and I just feel like I understand that we all can be independent. We have our jobs, and we know IND, PND, and T. Did I say it right? I think I said it right. I know how to spell independent now. Hold on. INDEPE. Hey. But the whole independent movement has gotten us out of focus. Okay. Just because we're strong black women doesn't mean that we don't need a man. I mean, that's why most of us are still looking for one. We can't be strong without one, and maybe we should wait until God puts a special person into our heart, and until He does, then maybe you should, you know, be concerned about you. But if you don't have a man, maybe I should have reworded it. If you don't have a man, don't degrade the black man just because you don't have one. Because some people are saying that black men are, you know, baby, what they be talking about black men? You should know about me more about it. Say all the stuff they be talking about black men about.
Well,
here are some reasons.
I know a lot of people that's shocked that I'm in the household with my family, that I'm a father to my children, and there's even jokes that white people make about black people not being, you know, a cohesive family. I mean, it's actually become a joke, a stereotype.
Yes.
And when it reaches that level, it's pretty sad. At the same time, although you can blame the black man or the black woman, or you can blame all these different circumstances, but the main point is that it was done purposely, because our people wasn't like this before we got here in America. I mean, they purposely put the black woman ahead of the black man. They purposely, you know, gave her food stamps and gave her welfare, and the black man didn't receive as many job opportunities as other people. So all of a sudden, you have this black man who has to go to the black woman's project and knock on the door and say, "Hey, can I come in?" And sooner or later, she's gonna get tired, because this brother, he's out, he's doing the wrong thing. He's selling drugs. He's not having a steady job, and you know, he's going from house to house. He got different baby mamas, and so all of a sudden, he's painted as the villain, when that's how our society, our neighborhoods were set into motion. Everything has a beginning and has a foundation. Our foundation over here from the jump, it wasn't proper for our living conditions.
No.
Would you agree?
I do agree. And that's why we are the way we are. And that's why we have women on
She seen where I'm from. She came to my house. she was pretty. What were you when you found out where I lived at?
I wasn't shocked. I'm from Beavermore, baby. I was from Baltimore. Baltimore got the cameras shining down on the people, watching them and everything. But, it was a different stroke. I will say that. It was a different stroke. But a lot of people weren't out because it wasn't summertime, so everybody was in their house. But, some communities, they have just done us so wrong. And they definitely don't want us to prosper. And then here we go with the blame game. That's something that I like that you say. Because it is a big blame game that black women, black men are this, and I can go to a white man. Okay, white man put you in this position. So what you going to him for? That's how I feel. The white man put us in this position. I feel so bad saying like the white man, like it's all his fault.
Fuck the Paul.
So like, dang, like the white man. What you think about that? Do you just think it's a white thing, or do you think we put... I don't know, because some people put their own self in that position. They don't have nothing to do with the white man. They just put their own self in that position. What you think, babe?
Personally, when you're trying to put food on the table and, job opportunity after job opportunity is not... you can't get a job.
They do say equal opportunity on them job applications.
They say that, but they shouldn't even have to say equal opportunity. Why should they even have to say the word equal opportunity? Why?
Because they ain't giving no jobs. I've been looking for a job here in North Carolina, and if you're hiring, no, I'm kidding. But it is hard to find a job. Like, really hard to find a job. Yeah. If you don't. Danny, did we have in our show?
You're being bad, though.
But, please just stay in the race and don't have this whole independent, movement like we don't need our black men. We should be uplifting our black men. We should be happy that the black men are still around after everything that they've been through, after all that we've been through as people, for one. And it's like we sort of forget where we've been at, and we just the whole color coding thing, where black people, black people, black people, dark skinned black people, we just going against one another. We need to stick together. I have this is my son, Elijah. I know, but this is Elijah, and I want you to see that I'm proud of him. He's a black man. Well, he's a black little boy. He's going to grow into a black man. I'm very proud of him. And I don't like when other people say, I don't need black men, because I know we're raising our child right. Okay? And first it starts with at the home. You have to be strong at your household, first of all. And I just really bothers me. It really irks me when people say, well, I don't need a black man, I could go get a white one. It just really irks me. Or say, all these excuses of why they're bad and why they're wrong. Like, the same thing doesn't go around in the white, neighborhoods or the same things do happen. They just cover it up better. Ours is just on blast. Same thing happened black people with white people. For example, ours is on blast.
For example, I may be a little biased. But the whole Michael Vick situation, where Michael Vick,
I knew he was gonna bring this up. He loved Michael Vick, y'all.
What you gotta?
I knew it.
What you gotta understand? This man went to prison for 2 years, and his career and his endorsements got ruined. And at the same time, the Pittsburgh Steelers starting quarterback, the one who won Super Bowl MVP just last year, Ben Roethlisberger, just got accused of sexual assault charges. I've heard one story reported about that.
And I ain't seen no signs at the jail and everything about that, because I didn't even know about that.
And right now, it's not even to the point where it's a legal matter yet, because the girl hasn't reported it to the authorities. But it has happened. It has been reported. And I've heard one thing about it. I haven't seen it in any papers. Haven't heard any announcers or analysis talking about it. And if I kill a couple dogs, I expect people to be upset at me. But if I assault a woman, I expect people to be a little bit more, upset. Have a little bit more feelings. He was white, and I think she was white. But then again, they haven't showed her, so she may have been black. And if that's the case,
then they definitely ain't putting that on TV. They ain't putting that on TV. Well, babe, we gotta wrap it up. What you want to say for wrap up?
Hey,
about the for black people, black women and everything.
For the wrap up, I'm just have a simple message. Wrap it up, because So it is a lot of STDs going on like this. So wrap it up. You know, you stay within
Get
the
married.
race. Yeah, get married too. And wrap it up. It's time to wrap it up. Cause we gotta go.
Yeah. So thank you guys for
Grown folks
watching.
thing.
You got watching right here.
You on the bed? Look at him.
We can't put that on YouTube.
We said no. We said grown folks thing. That could consist of anything. I appreciate y'all viewing. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you guys. Bye.